Live from the Rock Ridge Broadcasting Room at Rock Ridge High School. This is Rock Ridge Rundown.
Good morning, I'm Keegan.
And I'm Jack.
And this is your Rock Ridge Rundown. Rock Ridge Rundown is your weekly news broadcast put together by the Journalism 1 and 2 classes. We will broadcast live every Friday at 8:45 a.m. Today is Friday, March 22nd, and we hope your morning is going well. We have several stories to get to this morning.
This season was a major slam dunk for the girls basketball team. They sadly lost their first game against Alexandria 50-67, but came back with an attitude to get it done on the court with a win against Totino Grace with a final score of 55-39. And then they left it all on the court with a hard-fought game, which they ultimately ended up losing with a score of 34-61 against St. Peter's. Best of luck to any future endeavors the seniors face in life.
The Northland Hackathon is a coding competition for any student interested in computer science. The hackathon gives a chance for students to learn about building things on the internet. Any student that signs up receives emails to learn about coding, web making, and app design. This event is for any skill level, and it doesn't matter if you have any experience in coding or not. You will also have the opportunity to watch weekly speakers talking about their experiences in coding for companies prior to the event. Many of the speakers will come from big tech companies such as Google and Microsoft. This is an all-day event taking place on April 20th. This event is free, so anyone can sign up, but space is limited, so sign up fast if you're interested. To find more information or sign up, visit their website, northlandhackathon.com.
Yesterday there was a meeting at 12 o'clock in the Athletic Commons for people interested in joining the Fishing Club. Fishing Club is a fun and great experience for people trying to expand their knowledge and how to better yourself as a young angler. And also where the best places are to catch different fish, but most importantly, catch big fish. There are a couple different ways to participate in Fishing Club. You can either choose to fish alone in your boat or with people in your club. There are tournaments around northern Minnesota, one being at Side Lake. The tournaments are simple. You go out and fish for a period of time, then you weigh in your fish. If you are interested in joining and miss the meeting, make sure to contact Mr. Heinrichs at robert.heinrichs@gmail.com. After this short break, we will be back with your weekend forecast.
Hi, I'm Maria Berlin, and this is what we're expecting the weather to be like for this weekend and next week. Today we're seeing partly cloudy skies with a low at 12 and a high of 27. Saturday we're seeing a change in the weather to sunny skies with the temperature at a low of 6 and a high of 27. We're expecting a big snowstorm to roll in, with Sunday expected to have a 40% chance of snow with the temperatures at a low of 16 and a high of 31. Monday, we're still expecting a 70% chance of snow and a low of 24 and a high of 32. Tuesday, the snow is not letting up with the 70% chance of snow and the temperatures at a low of 21 and a high of 36. Wednesday, the snow is finally letting up, but the weather expected to be cloudy skies with a low at 12 and the high at 22. Thursday and Friday, we're still seeing sunny skies, with Thursday going to be at a low of 9 and a high of 34, and Friday at a low of 24 and a high of 38. That's all I have for you today. Up next, we have Edward with sports.
Boys and girls track and field started last Monday, and it couldn't have gone better. Head coach Ryan Malich assembled his boys team to go over a few things before practice, but then got right to it. And then, Krenzy did her usual Krenzy things, with the weather being sunny and close to 60 degrees. The team couldn't have asked for a better weather for their first day. Their goal for the year are to shave down times, get stronger, and most importantly, have fun. Be sure to stay tuned for what updates on the track team, as we do expect them. Great things out of them. Go get them. The boys golf team season will be starting soon. During the season, they will play at many different golf courses and have a lot of fun. Here's Rockridge Rundown correspondent with Jay Rice and Eli Devich.
All right, I'm Jack Kendall, and I'm with two kids on the golf team, Jake Rice and Eli Devich. So my first question for Jake is, how much do you like golf?
I love golf. It's a great sport you can play your whole life.
All right. What is your favorite club in the golf bag?
Probably my driver.
Why is it your driver?
That's with that club.
How far do you hit your driver?
340.
340? All right. So my next question is for Eli Devich. What's your favorite golf course to play at?
Up here, I'd probably have to say the courses at Giants Ridge, the Corey and Legend. You know, they're ranked on Golf Digest. Pretty nice.
Some good courses.
Yes,
All
they
right.
are.
What is your best score at the Corey at Giants Ridge?
My best score, I think, is like 75. In the summer, though, not in a meet. Trying to get under there.
All right. So good luck to your guys this season.
The golf team plays on many different courses around Minnesota. They are very fortunate to have most meets at Giants Ridge. Overall, the golf team has a very promising season coming up, and everyone is excited for the meets. Catch you on the greens. Our winter sports team here at Rock Ridge had great seasons this year, two of which being junior gold, Bantam B boys hockey teams, who both ended up making it to state tournament, and they both even fought their way to third place. J Gold team member junior Chance Sadness said, "We played a tough tournament and we lost a game we shouldn't have against Minnetonka, and we could have won it all." Both teams showed some pretty dominant performances at the state tournament. J Gold's 7-2 victory over Stillwater was a blowout to remember. Great job, boys hockey. We're all expecting to see you guys can bring to the table next year. We'll be right back after this short break.
After school most days, John Stenaway runs a lifting program for out-of-season athletes and kids who want to get in shape. He makes all the lifts for you, so you don't have to worry about coming up with a plan each day. He has a team reach where he posts a weekly schedule that anyone can join. Sophomore Nolan Peterson said, "I like going with my friends during the off-season because it's right at the school and free for everyone. It's a really good way to stay in shape, and Tonka is always willing to give lifting advice and give you a spot. You can join the after-school lifting team reach by using the code RRHS-STRENGTH.
To a lot of students, lunch is one of the best parts of the school day, but there is a lot more to the school lunches than just showing up and getting food on your plate. The lunch ladies are working hard and providing food every single day to students with the best experience, from creating the lunch menus to ordering and preparing foods, all the way to serving the foods to students. There is a ton of work that goes into it all. It starts each month with Amy creating the menu. It goes on a 5-week rotation. So every 5 weeks, it's just the same foods being rotated. The next head chef has to cook at the menu and know what the food and supplies they need to make and prepare the lunches. Sometimes in order to start preparing the lunch, things need to be pulled a full week in advance to thaw. An example of this is the meat for Sloppy Joe's. It needs to be pulled out 5 days in advance to be cooked for the next day. When the day comes to prepare the food, all the lunch ladies start making and preparing it right away in the morning. Everything needs to be cooked in the oven and needs to be prepared and ready by 9:15 because that's when it all goes in the oven to start cooking. By that time, it is all done cooking and everything else is prepared. The lunch ladies bring the food out to be served to all the students. On the special menu that Amy makes, she may also put serving sizes for how much food each student can get. The lunch ladies then look at it and that know how much to serve each student. Thank you so much for all your hard work, lunch ladies, and making such amazing foods every day.
The DECA students went to state last week. They competed for a total of 3 days for the chance to compete at the ICDC in California. The team made it to finals for state. Here's Rockridge Rundown correspondent Douglas Grancy with DECA advisor Mr. Hammer.
I am Douglas with Rockridge Rundown. I am here with Mr. Hammer, the DECA advisor. So you went to state last week?
Yes.
So how do you feel the competition and everything went?
We're making progress. Our students, we had 2 kids, Abby Sather and Zach Sanino, make it to the final round of competition, which is the first time for Rockridge we have had students advance. And Zach also got a medal for a top 20 exam score during the preliminary competition.
So was there anything proud of the students that you would say you're of?
Very proud of the students that advanced to finals, but more so proud of all 15 that came with that. A lot of them, this was their first time. They might not have even had a business class before, so proud that they're trying something new, and proud that they just made it to state competition.
How did you feel when you made it to finals?
I was very excited. It was a very pleasant surprise, and the 2 that advanced to finals are first-year competitors and both are sophomores, so I think that's very promising for the future.
Thank you for giving us time for this interview.
Thank you.
Congratulations to our DECA team.
This week's Wolverines of the Week are 8th grader Amelia Tide, freshman Jonathan Crane, and junior Hannah Johnson. 8th grader Amelia Tide's activities include bowling, badminton. Her hobbies include writing, cooking, reading, and listening to music. And her favorite class is English with Miss Musish. Jonathan Crane's activities include soccer and track and field. His hobbies include video games and YouTube, and his favorite class is art. Hannah Johnson's activities include NHS, web, Leo's, after-school tutoring, and knowledgeable. She enjoys painting, hiking, reading, skiing, and spending time with her friends and family. Her favorite classes are Spanish and English.
That's all we have time for today. Due to next week's short week, we will not be having a broadcast. We will be back live on Friday, April 5th at 8:45 a.m. Thank you for watching and have a great weekend.